Here are my current thoughts on Ciney. She didn't just speak inappropriately, she directly got them to engage with her She was 20 when she did this. She was at an age where she should have known better. I think she wanted to corrupt a in the same way she was corrupted when she was 14. She has also done many other inappropriate things with others as well. She more than likely would have kept doing stuff like this for years. I still, however, do not believe she had any interest in kids. Even if it wasn't out of any form of maliciousness, she still did it.
Now, I think a lot of people are excited for this video. Jar content does getting terrific on the channel. Thank you guys for the goal. You guys have earned another goal. I actually love covering Jar because every new Jar video is a complete adventure. Also, why does this thumbnail kind of go hard? If you guys don't know, I'm going to give you the rundown. I'm going to give you the 5-0. I'm going to give you all the details to know about who the Jar is. Jar is a longtime content creator on YouTube who's been here over 10 years. He's made everything from anti-SJW videos to T-channel videos to commentary videos. He's covered fucking everything. He thinks he's an undefeated drama warlord, but in reality, he's never really been in a controversy that was actually substantial, or at least he's never really did something as stupid as what he ended up doing last year, last year. Jar came out and defended a person named Ciney Bear for allegations related to like predatory shit, and he was playing YouTube on hard mode, and again, like the person's confessing, Jar's saying that we have to like ignore their confession. Jar started saying they were attracted to this Ciney Bear person. There's then videos started leaking of Jar having really odd conversations with his editors, because apparently he does like sleep time phone calls with them. I think one of the quote was, "What a cute pussy," talking about a cat. Okay, it's a whole lot of weird shit with Jar. So Jar got exposed. They accused him of having a fart fetish. It all just went fucking ballistic, right? It all went crazy. Insane stuff happened. So Jar came back, made a response video, and then came back to YouTube, started covering Frogan, because as one does, jumped on the EHD train. And then June the King, we watched this recently. I recommend watching it on June's channel and then watching my reaction to it. Pretty fucking fun time. June the King put out a bigger video, and I think Jar has decided to respond again. I don't think a new controversy has happened.
Nicholas,
so I think
the goat.
As Chud Logic said, I think that Jar cements his lolcow status in this video.
Hello everyone, it's me Luke. No.
Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude. He's 1 HP. Oh god. Also, fun fact, Jar used to have an entire fucking gimmick where he talked in a robot voice, right? And he used to upload every video as an alternate version with the robot voice after he stopped using it. I don't think there's a robot voice version of this, and how he's literally like, I'm talking to you as Luke. He's gatoring us right now.
Hello everyone, it's me Luke. No, not Jar, Luke. There's gonna be no voice
Wait, does anybody have the robot piss filter? If you send that to me, I'll play it.
filter, no gameplay, no fancy editing, no nothing like that. Just me trying to
Just me sounding like I'm on the verge of tears right now as my career implodes before your very eyes.
explain myself to the best of my abilities. My last response was far from good to say the least. If it wasn't, then so many people wouldn't be clowning on it. I'm doing something I've never done before.
Jar, you just gotta respond one more time. That'll get you there.
Nick just started insulting me
Just a
viciously on
clanker.
Twitter.
Yeah, this guy's a literal mental clanker. Yeah, 100%.
I'm taking
Why is he saying his real name? I don't know, but I'm here for it. By the way, when this guy got back, the first thing he did was be like, "Hey Nick, I'm doing interviews. Would you like to come on and do an interview with me?" I was like, "No. Sorry." I felt so bad for this fucking guy. I was like, yeah, no chance, dude. I'm gonna just say no to that one. I'm gonna save this guy from himself. Yeah, I mean, that would have been a huge piece of content to just abuse the shit out of this guy and make fun of him over and over in an interview, but like, I thought at that point it was a little too mean.
things seriously for the very first time in my life. I'm dealing with serious allegations, and serious allegations should be taken seriously.
Does he not realize how far we are off of this? He's you know what he's making this video for? My bank account. That's the only reason this is being made.
Not like my last response where I was joking around far too much. I'm primarily going to focus on the stuff around Ciney. There's so many allegations against
Jar, there's one thing I want to tell you before we get started. We are 36 seconds into this video right now. If this isn't the one, if this video is not the one that fixes everything, do not get discouraged. You're just one video away to making everything better again, okay? If for some reason this doesn't satisfy everybody, the best thing you can do is make another one, because that one will surely be the one to fix this.
Against me that if I go over them all at the same time, this video will just end up being a giant mess. I want to get this out of the way now. The version of the Ciney video I uploaded was bad. I would go as far as to say that it was the worst video I ever uploaded. However, I do not believe I would have uploaded this draft of the video if Kumo didn't leak it out first.
So, for the context here, he had a version of his video get leaked or whatever because it was, like, insane. There was, like, an original draft that was, like, I guess, like, harsher on Cinebear, and then this version of it came out where he was, like, basically having a fun conversation with the alleged predator, right? And it got leaked, so he's just like, well, there's only one thing I can do. Go all in. And he just uploaded the thing and made it public, right? But, like, you didn't have to do that. Even though it got leaked, you could say, hey, look, I made a huge mistake in this video. This is not the version that I wanted to release. This video is bad, and completely backed off. That's not what he did. He was talking about sending it to Chud Logic for good press.
I want to make this clear. He did not link people my video or just play a few clips from it. He uploaded it in its entirety from start to finish onto his channel. And yes, he did this all before I released the video myself. This was not...
I think that's like a good thing. Like, I mean, yeah, you got totally snaked and, like, that sucks, but, like, your video was literally that bad that I think it was of public interest to find out how fucking bad it was.
a re-upload. This was a pre-upload.
Well, also, I thought you weren't editing in this. Why'd you make the click sound?
I do have some proof that I was working on another draft of the video, such as the fact it was uploaded unlisted days before it went live.
But why did you publish
What's
it?
the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick DeOrio. Mr. Oreo.
Why is he here? Why is he staying? I don't know. Because a lot of these people have been doing this for a decade and they're unemployable otherwise, so they do what they can.
I did this so I would have plenty of time to think.
Oh, I know why. He said that his fucking sense of humor is why he couldn't hold down jobs, right? When he writes people and he's like, you want to see a picture of my fucking cock? And then he sends like a chicken. He's like, this is why I can't get jobs. It's like,
things over on whether I should upload the video or not. I was also sending people the video so they could look it over and give me their thoughts on it. Now I know that some of you are going to call me a liar, because the second draft of my Ciney video...
No, it doesn't matter if you're a liar. You uploaded the other one and as like your video. You didn't have to do that. You had other options. It wasn't like, okay, well, I gotta go defend the predator now. Like, what are you doing?
Video was already fully edited. However, the first draft of my Ciney video, which was more negative towards her, was also fully edited as well. I'll link it down below if you wish to check it out. Here's a clip from it.
The funniest part about all of this is you didn't do what you did with that 14-year-old because you wanted to get with them. You just couldn't stop cooming. You coomed.
This is like the DGG coom too close to the sun meme, but like even funnier.
Until you groomed. I never even...
You coomed until you groomed should be a that should be like written on a fucking wall somewhere. And then promptly people should be I never
heard of a situation like this happening until now.
It should be noted that I was not happy with
Nicholas
that draft
the
of the video
Thank
as
you
well.
for the $5 month.
You should never have thought those things or recorded them. This is a thing that you sent out for people to give you feedback on. Why would you do that? Saying, oh, it's a draft of the video does not get you out of the fact that it's crazy.
AKA Birdie sighed way too much in it. Yes, I made this first draft on Ciney before I reached out to her. I was talking about grooming allegations, so I wanted to gain as much info as I possibly could. Honestly, I didn't expect Ciney to add me back, but she did. I was so ready to tear into you.
Oh, no. Thank God you've given me this interview. I was so ready to attack you. Oh no, dude. Dude, that doesn't sound good, bro. That doesn't sound good.
And this was the day I was going to upload it.
Nicholas the Goat,
Thank you.
Thank you for the $5
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Listed for my Patreon supporters, and it was going to go live tomorrow. When I interviewed Ciney, I wanted to make it seem like I was on her side as much as possible so she wouldn't run away.
Nick just started insulting me
Dude, are
viciously
you
on Twitter.
fucking kidding? So he's arguing that he was having he was asking her for sleepy time conversations because it was actually a secret op to keep her in so he could expose her more, and that this whole draft of the video was a psyop to expose her. Dude, this, oh my god, bro. Oh god.
I want to make this clear, I wasn't pulling an op on her or anything like
Okay, never mind. He's not trying to say he masterminded it.
that. I was just trying to make sure my information was correct. I told Ciney I would be making another version of the video in favor of her before I reached out to Jack and Enno.
But,
So you really worked hard on that draft.
yeah, I'm gonna be changing my
Yeah, dude, Kumo fell for it, dude. The reality is, Kumo fell for the fucking trap that was laid in front of him. We're all suckers.
video a lot, and I'm also...
And when he responded the first time, he couldn't tell us because that would have ruined the op.
gonna
Yeah, I don't know. That would be hilarious if he tried
have to
that.
reach out to Jack because,
Dude, Kumo got his fingers trapped in a honey jar.
you know, for all I know,
What's
you're
the name
making
of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter. Nick Oreo.
Sorry.
Mr. Oreo.
Sorry, Mr. Europeans.
Have fun with that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the video ready because knowing Jack, they're probably gonna
Is he playing fucking Smash with Ciney Bear? Are we just getting casual, like, world building of these people's like, is this what's happening right now?
panic and try to control the narrative. Like,
By the way, that is probably the biggest red flag.
Of course, and that's gonna be
Even after knowing there was a confession.
hilarious, but
Yes, this was indeed very stupid on my part. I thought because I made a video
I didn't even know about this, bro. Bro, he's giving me more content to laugh about. I think that's his editor's gameplay.
bashing her before I reached out to her, that I should do the same but in reverse.
So I guess that was just a gameplay covering it in the background, like they weren't actually smashing. I think he was thinking about smashing, but he denies that. He denies the
My
smashing.
roommate,
allegations.
Professor Dreadlock, was also
Yo, he's got a roommate named Professor Dreadlock. Dude, I can't. Every time I hear that name, I fucking die, bro. Professor Dreadlock is an insane name.
getting ready to go on a very long business trip, so I couldn't go over all of the long Ciney documents with him. I have one of the worst cases of dyslexia in the world, so it's very
Yeah, that's what it is. Dyslexia. Got it.
hard for me to read. Professor Dreadlock, on the other hand, is an extremely fast reader. A few people have pointed out
Could you imagine if he just can't read? Like, that's what he's blaming it on that, but he actually just legitimately can't read. I could see that being the case. A YouTuber who can't read would be fucking fascinating.
that at the start of the Ciney draft that I uploaded, I claimed that I went through the doc. That was a lie. It wouldn't have been a lie if that draft didn't get leaked, but I have that recorded because I was going to go through the doc with my roommate before I decided to upload that draft or not. For anyone who knows me personally, you know how slow of a reader I am. You've seen me misspell things multiple
Mentally?
times. The idea that I read through both docs very carefully by myself is an absolutely ridiculous notion. In my initial draft, I was just listening to the popular opinion and quickly skimmed the two documents, mostly looking at the pictures on screen.
Wait, the first draft was the one that was anti-Ciney, right? Because the popular narrative was not pro-Ciney. So I think that's what he's saying.
When I heard that there were a few people defending Ciney, not saying that she was
Yeah,
completely
the anti one. Got it.
innocent, just that she wasn't as guilty as some were portraying her to be, I decided to reach out to Ciney, along with those who are defending her, to get their side of the story as well. After all, I've seen multiple dramas where everybody's bashing one person, only for the entire situation to be reversed later. I didn't want to just side with the
Dude, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know. These people get like hero complexes. They need to save somebody. They need their guy, right? If the entire internet is bashing the fuck out of somebody, and your jar, like a sniveling retard, maybe it's probably a good idea to just not jump in and try to figure it out. Like, if other people have looked at this and they've all come to that conclusion, I'm not saying it's not possible for stories to go back the other way. They do. It does happen.
What's the name of the guy?
But Jar is
Keemstar
not like a
Orbiter?
protagonist,
Nick Oreo.
if that
Mr.
makes
Oreo.
sense. Right? Jar's not like the protagonist. He's never really been. Maybe you just kind of let nature take its course, and then somebody else, if God help it, if it's gonna be fixed or whatever, maybe that would happen. I don't know.
popular opinion, only to find out that I spread misinformation later on. But why spend so much time
Like, not everybody is like intelligent to parse this shit, and there's like legitimate repercussions that could come to smearing somebody in this kind of situation. So maybe just like state that one out.
editing the video before I even look through the two documents? I have to plan ahead on these things. After all, adding in my avatar takes a lot more time and effort than just adding in gameplay or
Bro. Bro, your stupid robot avatar and then adding different expressions. Is he really talking about the plight of being a PNG YouTuber right now? I can't read. Yeah, his defense is I can't read and it takes too long to make my avatar cross his arms. Holy fuck,
my
dude.
face. I knew that this situation was still ongoing and that more information was coming out. I could take my time on this video and remake it over and over again, of course salvaging what I could along the way. Or I could just get cold feet and not upload any draft of the video.
I mean, you could just kind of figure it out before you go and do something outrageously stupid.
made the first draft, I was not happy with it, so I wanted to remake it after getting Ciney and her friend's side of the story. Then I was going to remake it again after looking at the anti-Ciney side in more detail, and after me and my roommate looked through the doc.
Dude, I gotta be honest, I don't think it's normal to make entire videos scripts and then change to the other side. I feel like at some point during the research cycle is when you should find all this information out. Didn't he say after releasing the video that he hadn't even read the actual document, or I guess had someone read it to him in full? Like, that never happened? Like, bro, you don't make an entire video, then research your story, then scrap it, and then make another entire video. It's just not how it works.
Detail, but you already knew all of this if you see my last response. Unfortunately for me, I had no proof of this. I didn't record any calls about this because I never expected my video to get leaked. Until today. I completely forgot what I said about my Ciney video in my call with Vincent Skullman. Ratsu, a person who interviewed me, you might have seen it around, later became friends with me because she came to the conclusion that the drama around me was overblown. I am happy with the friendship I developed with her. She has been extremely understanding and kind to me.
You claim to care about rape.
Oh, you fucker! You fucker! You got me.
Ultimate
You
Rape
dick.
Review.
Thank you.
Dang. Ah.
Fucker.
She told
Funny
me.
enough, the first draft shows that he did read the doc. Yeah, it changed up. Like, he had more information in the first doc than he had in the second one. That's why people thought it was so malicious.
That Vincent Skullman sent
He can't keep track of his own lies. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, this is like, I don't know. It seems like he's kind of set. He's weaving a web right now for us.
Lio Convoy our call, and apparently Lio Convoy demanded that Vincent Skullman not upload it under any circumstances. Now,
Also, this Lio Convoy guy is like a reoccurring character in every drama related to this. He sounds like the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. And it's extremely funny to hear his voice.
Ratsu could be lying to me, but this did make me listen to the call, and I heard things that really piqued my interest. As you
Like what, dude? Her voice and you saw her avatar?
can see from the timestamps on
Here's the last part, other than small changes we will make. Here's the script for it. I'm going to bed now. Good night. So, should I delete the ending, or was it before that?
screen. I had this call with Vincent only 15 hours I sent the last part of my Ciney video to my editor Lorenzo. Now I want to make this clear so someone doesn't claim that I lied. I did send Lorenzo a few more parts for the Ciney video after this call, but they were very small changes. This was the last big part I sent to him.
I've been interviewing people, I've been looking into this deeper, and I'm not...
Bro, I gotta be honest with you. Why the fuck would you be working with an... Like, dude, I'm not gonna say why should you work with an editor, but in a story like this, with so many moving parts, why are you handing this video and even part out to anybody if you don't even know what you're doing yet? Like, why would you risk having like an uneducated take on a fucking pedophile drama? Like, an editor is one thing, you're reaching out to random people for comment or sending them parts of the video early to... Dude, I don't know.
What's the name of the
if you don't
guy,
know these people
the
super
Keemstar
fucking
orbiter?
well,
Nick DeOrio.
why are you doing any of
Mr.
this?
Oreo.
not saying Ciney is innocent. I want to make...
Yeah, why is he sending editors work that he's going to scrap later? Like, I mean, I'm hoping he's paying these people well for this, and then actually getting paid by the video.
make that clear. It's just more people in this situation are guilty than you might think. The problem is, I know this community. They're going to twist it into me defending a groomer.
I just saw
No, you
Pepper's
literally
tweet
did that.
on
Wait,
Nicholas
what?
DeOrio.
And I'm
Pep was
like, that's not
appreciative
what
of
I'm
the
doing in
shout-out.
the video. And I don't want to talk about it too far anymore with you because, like, I don't want anything to get leaked.
I can't stress enough, the first draft of this was anti-Ciney, the second one was pro-Ciney, and I guess the third one was supposed to be more neutral. I don't know what's happening.
Because I've been working on this for literal weeks, but I have been gathering a lot of information. I have been going back and reworking on the video because I want to make it clear I'm not saying Ciney is innocent.
As you can hear clear as crystal, I was emphasizing to Vincent Skullman that my video's purpose was not to convince people that Ciney was innocent, just less guilty. You can also
What? But the problem is your arguments in the video are bad. Like the things that you're using, even if your intention was to make Ciney look less guilty, all of your arguments were terrible. Again, this is the guy who compared his quote-unquote victim to Pyrocynical, one of the most questioned. Like, half the internet thinks that Pyrocynical is guilty. The other half think they're innocent. And that was Jar's best example. It was Pyros. I mean, it's crazy. The most controversial version of this story.
tell that I didn't want anything to get leaked out because I put so much work into this already. Along with the fact that I stated that I'm going to go back to rework on the video to make it clear I'm not saying that Ciney is innocent. I just wanted to finish what I had for now so I could go over it and see what needed to be changed and what I could salvage.
The first situation I was ever in with this, that I ever got into with this whole community was the Princess Elizabeth 013 drama. And when she was 14, people would send her like
The Princess Elizabeth 013 drama? Who the fuck is that? Chat, can I get a context wagon? Who the fuck is the Princess 11013?
pictures of Rouge the Bat raping her avatar.
What the fuck, dude? Dude, every time I watch a Jar video, I learn something else that strays further from God.
This whole community.
As an atheist, I do think it is important to not do that.
Was the
I'm not even really an atheist. I don't know what I am, to be honest.
Elizabeth 013 drama. And when she was 14, people would send her like pictures of Rouge the Bat raping her avatar. People above the age of 30 were doing that, and when I called that out, I got accused of being a pedo, because why else would I defend a 14-year-old? So it's just like, my, have the turns have tabled.
What does this help with the, like, what is he adding here? Yeah, this is, I'm not doing the fucking URR shit for that, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not, like, I don't have, like, a fucking bloodlust over here. It's insane.
The thing is, like, I looked at the comic, the thing is...
Think about the context before you ask me to go fucking...
Though the doc maker didn't censor out anything, it was actually...
He unknowingly hired a minor to draw NSFW art. The minor did lie about their age. Okay.
Ciney, who sent it out, censored it herself when she sent it. And when I found out, I was like, wow, that makes things way less bad. It's still pretty bad. But it's not as bad. Like, if you send a minor uncensored porn, it's worse than sending them censored porn. You know what I mean?
I don't know how he thinks anything makes him look better in this conversation. Oh god, that sounds like a great donation sound though.
For uncensored porn, it's worse than sending them censored porn, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's still overall fucking but it's gonna kind of lessen the blow.
Amazing.
Thanks to reaching out to Ciney and her friends, I could make the information clear that she censored out the doc herself. I did not disagree with Vincent when he said it's still overall, yeah, because I agreed with that. Sending a minor porn of any kind is...
Thank you! This is what you should have led with, my guy.
Bad, censored or not. But censoring it is still less bad than sending uncensored porn. At the end of the day, they're both bad, but I wanted to get my information correct.
Here's my opinion. Ciney was very inappropriate. She deserves to get backlash, but I do not think she's a pedo. I don't think she's the next Cosmodor. I don't think she's a pedo because, like, I'm gonna be honest here, I think she would have done this with anyone. I think she's just an Omega Coomer, but she's not
video.
like a pedo. And that's pretty much my whole take on this situation. The problem is if you don't...
Dude, I'm sorry, but you have a person confessing. Like, why do you think you know better than them?
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Dude, this is like not... There are so many other hills that you could have chose to die on. I have like this hunch that this person's not a pedo. They're actually just like willing to have fucking sex everyone.
Say that Ciney is literally the living embodiment of Satan. People will twist it.
Even back then, I didn't believe that Ciney was a pedo or trying to get with the minor, and I have kept that opinion consistent throughout this entire drama around me, and even in my old draft. In my opinion, Ciney was not trying to get with the minor romantically or sexually. She still messed up really, really badly, and she deserves to get bashed for it.
It's not like a mess up if you knowingly do something like this. Right? Like, that's not a mess up. That's not accidental.
Anytime I defended someone who was getting bashed, even a little bit, I always received major backlash. Whenever I have defended someone, whether it's Mari, Antunes, or Peaches, I've never claimed that they were perfect little angels who never did anything wrong. I'm just saying that they're not as guilty as people have portrayed them to be. If you commit a crime, yes, you should be held responsible for it, but you shouldn't be held responsible for a greater crime that you have not committed.
Realistically, I have no issue with this.
I actually can't. But it sounds like you're just kind of deciding that you don't think that they've done that. Like, it's like your opinion. Therefore, everybody else is wrong.
Fine.
Oh, well, that's good. I wish more people in the ArtCC would do what you do. I wish we could just sit down and have a nice chat over a cup of tea, but, you know, things just have to escalate. And I did thank you for making the video because I was getting a little overconfident. And when I go into a situation with the expectation...
Yeah, I can't stress it enough. He goes in the video, he's like he's super prepared. He's like, I've won every other drama I've ever been in, and this one's gonna be difficult. It's like, this is so hard to walk back, dude.
I'm gonna lose. That's when I do my best. Like,
thank you for when I'm gonna lose, that's when I do my best stuff. He's like never been anything even remotely fucking as crazy as what he did, dude. Oh god. All right. Thank you for hitting the goal, by the way. You guys have earned another goal.
You know how I got canceled to begin with? I got overconfident in the Toby drama. That's what happened. And you making that...
Also, my favorite little jarism is that, like, he'll constantly make references to other YouTube dramas. It's like, remember, this is the time that... And I do the same shit, and it literally reminds me, like, I need to stop doing that, because it sounds horrendous in every conversation. It's like, you're gonna be the new Antunes or something, and it's like, who the fuck is that? As the average viewer, who the fuck are these people? What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? Is there something wrong with you? You're fucking weird. What are these references, dude? What the fuck are you talking about?
Video probably saved my ass.
The reason why I thanked Vincent for making his video on me is because I thought it would save me in the long run. Of course, before I could go back and change things to make myself sound less confident, Kumo leaked out the second draft, and I panicked uploaded what I had. Vincent may have saved me, but Kumo doomed me.
Well, I'm glad we could sit down and have this talk, because, like, the main thing I want for people to know is I'm not as mean as people think I am. I'd rather just sit down and talk.
Yep, what I truly want is a peaceful solution to a lot of the situations I find myself in. I just have a habit of pissing people off unintentionally, and I wish I didn't.
No. Again, the problem with his video wasn't his tone. That was things people were making fun of him for. The problem with his video was the arguments.
Oh!
He willingly put this in a VOD. What is that?
People off unintentionally, and I wish I didn't.
No!
No ordinary person would have been able to read them.
No.
Nah.
Kumo sent me a friend request.
Kumo?
Mr. Everybody's a pedophile but me is contacting me.
You can tell that even back then, I knew Kumo being around me wasn't a good thing.
Then why would you send him a draft? What is happening?
Before you ask, no, I did not send Kumo the video. Goblin Girl sent
okay, thank you. I just got clipped.
it to him after I told her not to. I told her
Why did Goblin Girl have the video? Who the fuck is Goblin Girl?
not to send it to anyone because I was still looking over things.
In this hypothetical, you have a roommate, right?
Yep, alright.
You find out that your roommate is a threat to children, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you A, call the police, or B, ask for $10,000?
Right, okay.
You see what I mean, right?
You know, they should have contacted some form of authority that could, you know, deal with this.
Yeah, like, I find it disgusting that people are talking more about Jack and Ciney's, like, living situation than, like, the fucking minor who may or may not have been groomed.
One of my
Wait, okay, but then why did you make a video? Okay, this is just crazy. This is actually insane. This makes it so much worse for me.
My stances on the drama was that things should have been more focused on the minor Enno, and not on Ciney's relationship with Jack so much. I was also iffy at this point in time whether what Ciney did was grooming or not. I was going to talk to Vincent Scullman about this call, but then I realized that all of his drama videos, including the 2 new ones he made on me, are gone, and both of his Twitters are currently locked. Huh. That's kind of weird. Now, you might try to claim that I'm a liar. After all, that's a lot of money to spend on 2 different drafts of a video. So why would I spend even more money on a 3rd draft? Well, the thing is, Lorenzo is just about my cheapest editor.
Wait. This guy spent $60 on 2 videos. He brought out the fucking cheapest labor he could possibly find to make his most important video. He's $60 deep for an entire edit. I think I paid Vega, like, I paid somebody $100 for like the last 10 minutes of a video one time.
He lives in the Philippines where
I think. I have no idea how much. It was a while ago.
the US dollar goes very far. $5.
Dude, because he's in the Philippines, the money goes further, so I didn't give him any more of it. This is deranged.
So why would I spend even more money on...
Sorry, Filipino freak. You get $5. It's like $1 million in your fucking currency. You're gonna be a fucking rich man with my $30. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You're gonna buy a fucking... You're gonna get a Porsche 911 with this fucking video, dude. You're gonna be they're gonna say that you got the coolest looking hut in whatever country you come from. Holy fuck, dude.
A third draft. Well, the thing is, Lorenzo is just about my cheapest editor. He lives in the Philippines where the US dollar goes very far. $5 to us is about $20 to them. Any payment he asked for, I would give it to him, even after he asked for an extra $100 after I started getting cancelled for the Ciney drama. I just gave it to him, but apparently...
Bro, but I can't believe he's like prorating this based off of where you're from. It's like, yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. This guy comes from a shitty country. I'm gonna prorate this guy to $6. I hope you enjoy your fucking money. Maybe next time, if you live in like a more expensive area, I'll let you feed your family in like a place where you can't actually. I don't know. This is crazy. That is insane. It's race-based payments. Holy shit.
From what I have been told, he started going around telling people that I underpaid him, even though I always paid him what we agreed upon. If he wanted more money, he could have always asked for it. Now, Kumo claiming that he uploaded my draft of the video to stop me is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. As far as I'm aware, that has never worked in the history of YouTube, and it doesn't make any sense. Uploading someone else's video onto your channel before they have a chance to upload it themselves doesn't stop them from uploading it.
No, but any normal person would go, holy fuck, this video is getting obliterated right now, and then not post it. Like, I don't think it was the altruistic thing that you're claiming, but like, I don't know, man.
In my last response video, I asked people to show me examples of where this has ever worked, and no one has provided one single example. Personally speaking, I've never even heard of something like this happening before. I do not believe Kumo has any interest in protecting me or the truth. He was trying to convince Ciney that my end goal was to rape her.
What's
Like,
the
I
name
knew
of
how this
the
guy was.
The Keemstar orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
Oh. That's crazy. That is so crazy, bro.
I warned you how he was. I told you what position you
Dude, Ciney, he's gonna rape you through the screen. That's why he's doing this. He's cozying you up because he plans to rape you. It's insane.
were in, and I was very conscious and scared on your behalf because of what position you're in. Jar could have raped you, and that's probably what he
Oh my god, it's an audio. No.
conscious and scared on your behalf because of what position you're in. Jar could have raped you, and that's probably what
This is insane. That is crazy.
he was trying to, like, that was probably his dream, his end goal.
In my humble opinion, it's far more likely that Kumo did what he did to keep me from reaching out to Jack and Enno to get their sides of the story. Or maybe he looked at this draft of the video with—
Yeah, Kumo's fucking crazy, dude. Now, I think it is likely that he had a crush on her. Not that he was gonna crush her, but like had a crush on her? Yeah, I could buy that.
and thought, wow, this is terrible, I better upload it in case Jar changes his mind about doing so himself. I'm pretty sure that if I didn't upload what I had, Kumo would have told people that I didn't upload it.
You didn't have to post it anyway! You didn't have to double down!
Because I saw the backlash underneath his video, and if I claimed that this was just an early draft of the video, people would have said that I was lying. You can even hear in the last voice message I sent to Ciney that my confidence was pretty much all gone, and that I was getting cold feet about this entire situation.
Listen, Ciney, I can't.
Coulda, woulda, didn't.
Oh no!
Thank you!
I lost a lot of respect for a pro skater, YouTuber I met after his producer told me he has a whole team of video editors making daily content for cheap overseas.
Oh my god.
Gave me the most slimy smile too.
Listen.
I'd rather stay unprofitable.
Commentary doesn't.
You claim to
Hey,
care about
thank
rape,
you.
And you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Commentary doesn't do that.
Jeez,
They just
you
pay
are
children.
Just wanted to say muted tard, muted.
Thank you.
Promise this will fix everything for you, or even anything for you. I don't want you to feel like you have a false sense of hope. I'll do what I can.
Dude, overseas versus child labor. Who won? Who's next? You decide. Oh god, stop calling him just a rapist. He did not rape.
But that's it. I helped Peaches out, but the allegations on you are much more rough. But I'm gonna do what I can to help, because I know this shit is and will leak into your real life.
Wait, I'm letting her down easy? Bro, you sound like she is your chief concern. I wish people would talk about... I'm sorry. I wish people would talk about the minor as you comfort her with your soothing, retarded voice.
This is part of the reason as to why I freaked out so much in the DMs with Ciney and Goblin Girl after I saw that Kumo uploaded the
Bro, Goblin Girl sounds like the
Nicholas
fucking
goat.
person from
Thank you for the
Invincible.
$5, my man.
Like, that's it. Dude, I can't, bro.
video himself. My thought process wasn't, oh no, Kumo uploaded the video before I did. I wanted to do that first. My thought process was, oh no, everybody is going to believe that this is my final draft of the video. Now if you don't believe—
There shouldn't have been any draft of your video! You should not have recorded these lines! Who the fuck— again, I'm gonna say it again. Who the fuck researches it after the second draft?
me that I wouldn't have uploaded this video if Kumo didn't do what he did. Why
Nick
is it that the
just started
first time I
insulting
ever
me.
received—
The amount of mouse clicking in this video is maddening. He needs to hire another Filipino editor.
massive backlash.
Dude, you were just supposed to believe this guy was gonna figure it out. He was gonna magically figure out all the approved talking points after he made the video 3 times and hired a team of Filipinos to figure it out. Dude, I can't. I actually can't. This is fucking crazy, dude. I'm sorry. Actually, guys, I made one draft of the video that was arguably better, and then I made a second draft of the video that I wasn't really fond of, so I sent it out to everybody I know, and then that one got leaked, and I was gonna make a third video, and I was gonna send the clips to my Filipino editor, and I don't have a fart fetish.
Is the same time a draft of my video is leaked. If you think it's just a
Who gave it? Who gave Kumo the copy? I don't know, bro. It's probably fucking Captain Underpants or something. Or fucking Goblin Cock or something sent it to him. I don't fucking know. I don't know who any of these people are.
Coincidence, then stars aligned. That's quite a coincidence. I can already hear what the live streamers reacting to this video are saying.
Yes, please tell me what I'm saying.
You're just using this as an excuse. Then why give me that excuse?
No, I'm saying you're retarded and you need to quit and you need to stop. Unless you're gonna make another response video, in which case I'm ready for it, okay?
Let me upload the video myself before you leak.
Who the fuck just wrote short stack Goblin Girl? Thank you, Grizzly. Do not put that in, put the Voshisms in this content.
And then bash me for it. I was bashed when—
Give up and heal through Battlefield 6. Available on October 10th.
Yes,
also
dude.
Love the new
Thank
URL
you.
intro.
Also, appreciate the goal that you just hit. Thank you so much.
I went against the grain in both the Toby and the Princess Elizabeth drama, so I wanted to be careful this time.
Also, every time I hear the word Toby, I think Toby Maguire was bit by a spider, but me, I was bit by the goat. That song sucks, bro.
And make draft after draft until the video was perfect.
Dude, this guy, instead of he's allergic to doing research, he just makes the video first, bro.
That being—
You guys don't know that song? Massive Delay? You know what else is massive? What are you talking about? Professor Dreadlock?
said, I shouldn't have made the draft of that video in the first place. A topic this serious, even if I was trying to be careful, is something I should have never gotten involved in. And it's something I should have taken much more seriously. But even after I panic uploaded that draft, in less than 24 hours I took it down because I realized my mistake.
It took him 30 hours to figure out it was bad. This guy was like, oh, this video sucks, guys. I'm really mad this draft just leaked. Anyways, let's see how it does for 30 hours. Bro, he's like less than 24 hours. He had to edit it and post to be like, nah, it was a little over. It was a little over 20 hours. I can't, dude. This guy's so guilty. This guy's so guilty. It's not even funny. He's emanating guilt right now. Can you upload your guilty plea in the robot voice next time so I can salivate a little bit more as I watch it?
In the first place,
holy fuck, dude. This guy sucks.
I did not double down, but I'm still receiving backlash for it to this day. Why would I tell Vincent that I was going back and forth on things, and that she deserved the backlash if this was supposed to be my final draft of the video?
Who the fuck just wrote it's the 30-hour rule? Dude, he dropped the video on the floor. You have 30 hours to eat it, otherwise it's gone bad.
Why would I lie to Vincent? I had nothing to gain or to protect myself from. I just really wanted to finish up this draft so I could use it as a reference, and of course see what I could salvage. That's part of the reason as to why I told my—
Jar needs to come to terms with the fact that he's not coming back from this one. Well, if Jar wants to come back from this one, I mean, I don't dictate what his fucking art community does. Chud doesn't dictate what his fucking art community does. Some of the— I mean, I guarantee there's more fucking deranged freaks than Jar in the space that he was populating,
Nick
right?
just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Like, whatever fucking community of shit he was pandering to.
WMS dropped the Destiny video.
No, I'll probably check it out next stream. But realistically, I think, like, there are probably bigger degenerates in the community this guy's in than, like, the people that he even defend. I don't know. I would just say that he should just upload and not do this.
Editor Lorenzo to stop adding edits to the call I had with Ciney. When you're working on a heavily edited video, you don't really see how—
Like, this is literally like this is just another NPC in a room full of degenerates, so I don't know.
good or bad it is until it's all in front of you. Do you guys really think I looked at this draft of the video and thought to myself, yeah, this is perfect. I should really just up—
Perfect is not what we were accusing you of being, like, of thinking you were. Okay, the video is just tremendously bad. This is like literally the worst video I think I've ever seen of its kind.
Loaded as it is. Here are my current thoughts on Ciney. She didn't just speak inappropriately to a minor, she directly got them to engage with her fetish. She was 20 when she did this. She was at an age where—
I'm glad that it took you like 9 months. A whole child could have been born in the time that it took you to figure this out. I don't remember exactly when it was, but it's been a real long time.
She should have known better.
He should write the script before researching. He should research before. No. I think he should finish the video's edit before he researches. That's probably a better strategy. People keep saying, "Oh, Nick, you should just fucking research stuff." Why? Why research when you can edit the video? When you can, dude, you can put like so many pixelated arms crossing before you even finish thinking about the script. Why do you even need a topic at that point? Just make the video first.
I think she wanted to corrupt a minor in the same way she was corrupted when she was 14.
Wow, it seems like you've seemingly figured it out.
She has also done many other inappropriate things with other minors as well. She more than likely would have kept doing stuff like this for
If there's a but at the end of this sentence, I actually think I'm gonna go crazy.
years. I still, however, do not believe she had any interest in kids.
Then you're lost. Dude, this guy just went on the whole explanation to explain exactly why this person would offend in this specific sector, and then finish that sentence up with, but I don't think they're a pedophile. All right, dude, everything they say about you is fair and valid. Even the most malicious possible take comes from some place of I guess, like, reasonable thought at this point. Maybe hold on, let me just unpause.
I do not think Ciney hurts children out of any form of desire for them or interest in hurting them.
Wasn't that exactly what you just said they did?
Editor Lorenzo to stop adding edits to the call
Yeah, it took him 9 months to not figure it out. My bad. I jumped to conclusions. I thought he was just saying all the right things. He's like, hey, yeah, I agree with all your talking points, but I still agree with my positions in the video that I disavow.
Ciney, when you're working on a heavily edited video, you don't really see how good or bad it is until it's all in front of you. Do you guys really think I looked at this draft of the video and thought to myself, yeah, this is perfect. I should really just upload it as it is? Here are my current thoughts on Ciney. She didn't just speak inappropriately to a minor, she directly got them to engage with her fetish. She was 20 when she did this. She was at an age where she should have known better. I think she wanted to corrupt a minor in the same way she was corrupted when she was 14.
I think she wanted to corrupt a minor in the same way she was corrupted when she was 14. is the quote.
She has also done many other inappropriate things with other minors
She has also done many other inappropriate things with other minors.
as well. She more than likely would have kept doing stuff like this for years. I still, however,
She would have gone on to continue harming more minors for years.
do not believe she had any interest in kids. I do not.
You claim to care about
Jesus.
rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Like, I
She
don't
wanted
think...
to corrupt a minor like she was corrupted. To Jar, this isn't grooming. Alexa, what is the definition of grooming?
I actually have
I
no
recommend
fucking
watching
idea
Nicholas
what's happening right
DeOrio's
now.
latest video.
I can't even start to
Insert smiling
understand
friends
what the
clip
fuck
here.
this person's thinking.
Not think Ciney hurt
Inserts my... look, Pim, I know it's our job to help this guy, but I'm thinking he's a lost cause. Why don't we just, get our shit and get out of here, or whatever.
children out of any form of desire for them or interest in hurting them. I don't think she would have ever asked for nudes of a minor, or to send nudes of herself to a minor. But the fact is, she hurt children, even if it wasn't out of any form of maliciousness.
How could you say it's not... How could she possibly want to corrupt children like she was corrupted at a young age, which, by the way, is like the stigma pedophile thing, just to be clear, right? But it wasn't out of malicious intent?
She still did it. She groomed a minor not to get with them romantically, but to get them to draw art of her fetish, and to get them to read out a comic of her fetish, which is something I didn't know about until later on. I don't think it's right for people to call her a pedo, but she's certainly predatory. As for the allegations of me rizzing up a pedo, this is also false. Ciney herself said she didn't think I was trying to make a pass at her.
Oh, dude, guys, dude, I can't, bro. Source. The fucking person. The fucking predator is your source to defend you. This guy is as intelligent as the average fucking piece of toast.
I didn't think it was at the time. At the time, I just...
Guys, I didn't want to rizz up the predator, dude. Source. The predator didn't think I did it.
I thought it was just being, weird. I didn't think it was, an actual pass. I was assuming that he was,
You're smarter than you're letting on.
Because I just thought it was strange to say, because it's just not something you say.
Because you thought it was a flirt.
Oh, it's a coerced interview. Thank you, Jar. I appreciate your humble journalism.
Not really, it's just...
Well, then why would it be strange?
I mean... I don't know, it's just not a thing I hear people say very often.
So what else could it have been?
Just him being autistic? I don't fucking know.
So I don't think I was hitting on her, she doesn't think I was hitting on her, and neither does my girlfriend. All three of the people who matter most on whether this was rizzing or not seem to be in agreement with one another. People have told me that they're willing to look past the chicken joke, or the pussycat joke, but they have a hard time believing that the sleepy time calls were not romantic in nature.
Would you like to see my cock? Sent like a rooster or some shit. Yeah, the sleepy time talk to me while I fall asleep calls. Okay, Jar, let's hear about him.
Thing is, though, this only happened once or twice, and they only lasted a couple of minutes. She herself...
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's probably not out of the realm of possibility for you, my guy.
...confirmed that we did not goon, and that we... and they only lasted a couple of minutes. She herself confirmed that we did not goon. And that we mostly talked about Star Wars.
Did you guys goon together at all?
No, what the fuck?
He didn't make it in your phone calls with him. You guys didn't do anything freaky.
No, he mostly just talked about fucking Star Wars and shit. And I mostly just talked about my cat,
Not gonna lie, that sounds like something I would do. Talking to a 10 out of 10 Latina about Ninjago lore is not a good way to get them to sleep with you. Is this Gator? Who the 10 out of 10 Latinas are back on the menu?
I do not hit on women by telling them about Star Wars lore. Even I have more riz than that. I have enough social awareness to know that if you're going to try to get into a woman's pants, you don't tell her about the 2-hour-long Disney Plus Star Wars show review you're working on. The thought of getting with her, gooning with her, getting her to draw porn of me, or meeting up with her in real life never crossed my mind. I have done quote-unquote sleepy time calls with other people, and yes, that does include my girlfriend. The problem is, she has an early morning shift, and she normally passes out long before I do. But
What's
here's
the
three
name of
people
the guy, Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo.
How does your girlfriend feel that you're
Oreo.
calling predators to read you bedtime stories and talk about Ninjago?
For my girlfriend that I have also done sleepy time calls with.
Have I ever fell asleep on the phone while talking to you?
Yes.
Out of all the time you've known me, the several months, have I ever made it a pass or an advance or anything like that towards you?
No.
Have I ever done a quote-unquote sleepy time call with you where I fall asleep while chatting with you?
Yes, you have.
Why do they all sound like him? Dude, he's got like a whole army of people who all sound like this.
I wanted to confirm if that was true or not. I think it's pretty obvious you do that. It's weird, but I can understand. I think I suggested ASMR for you.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, Via Qui, I want to ask you something.
Via Qui, dude. He's pulling people in and be like, do I sleep with you?
You're a male, right?
Yes.
Dude, his argument for why this isn't creepy is, I do this with men. It's like, well, joke's on you. I'm gonna call you No, I'm kidding.
Do you think I have any romantic interest or attraction to you?
No.
Okay, have I fallen asleep on calls with you?
Yeah.
Definitely more than once.
Yeah.
And you never thought it was a romantic or sexual thing?
No.
But you literally went on Chud's stream and said that you found fucking Ciney Bear's avatar to be, like, hot, right? Wasn't it, like, a thing you did? They were questioning on you this, like, I am a man. Of course I was turned on by her Discord avatar, or something like that. Like, dude, I'm sorry, there's a bit more here. There's a bit more here. You can't really talk your way out of that like this. What? That's water, bro. That was fucking water. Why'd I die?
It usually just lasts a couple of minutes. We talk about random shit as I'm laying in bed, and then I say, all right, man, I think I'm going to pass out now. And then you say bye. I stop the call, and then maybe I'll hit you up again, but usually I fall asleep, right?
Yeah.
Okay, are you positive? I'm not just, like, leading you on with these responses.
Yes.
In my last response, I told you guys I couldn't explain why I do sleepy time calls. That was a lie. The true reason why I do sleep...
No, dude, he's confirming the lie. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please tell me why you do the sleepy time calls, Jar.
Sleepy time calls is quite embarrassing. Throughout the day, I distract myself from my thoughts, whether that's playing video games, going to work, hanging out with friends, or even going for a walk. But when it's time for sleep, I have nothing to distract myself with, and all of those bad thoughts quickly surface.
Oh my God, wait, oh no, oh no, oh no, he's not gonna say it. He's not gonna say it.
It's all at the same time. I can't look at my phone or the screen will wake me up, and I think about things that make me angry and things that make me anxious. The quote-unquote sleepy time calls are a good way for me to distract myself from these intrusive thoughts. I didn't do this with a lot of people because, well, it seems like a weird thing to do.
I thought he was gonna talk about like abuse or something. That would have been crazy. But yeah, dude, it's the depression. I have to talk to her while I go to sleep because of the depression.
I did this with my roommate a few times, but he was off on a business trip. I really didn't want this getting out there, but now it's out there, so I can do all the sleepy time.
I don't why. Hey, look, I get really depressed and it helps me sleep if I talk to somebody. I mean, like, is that more or less embarrassing than saying you do sleepy time calls?
I want to do with people now. I knew for a fact that people would find it weird, but I really don't see a problem with it. All it is me laying in bed talking to someone about some random topic as I slowly pass out, and then I hang up. I think people are overreacting to this a little bit too much.
Because you lied about it, jackass. That's why people are quote-unquote overreacting, because your response was stupid.
Especially when they put a romantic spin on it. However, I still shouldn't have done this with someone I was looking into with a topic this serious. It won't
Imagine if somebody did a sleepy time call with Pyro Cynical while they were trying to figure out if the allegations were real. Could you, like, just imagine this in any other circumstance? Like, dude, hey, listen, buddy, I know we're trying to investigate you right now, but can you talk about Star Wars with me until I start snoozing?
Again, if Kumo truly did believe that I had romantic interest in Ciney, he could have set me...
Dude, Colossal was like, hey, Lion Maker, I'm having trouble sleeping, mate. Can we just maybe talk about some things going on in your life?
Up, get me to quote-unquote confess my love to her, and then I would have no way of backing out of it. I think he didn't do this because he knew I would say, sorry, I'm not into you like that. Here's what I think happened. Kumo might have had a thing for Ciney. Not saying it was a romantic thing, but him calling her sweetheart was definitely an odd thing for him to do. He realized he was in over his head trying to defend Ciney. I don't believe he was saying she was totally innocent, just less guilty like I was. And once he got his hands on my video, he knew he could use me as the fall guy. He released it so I wouldn't have a chance to remake it
dude, he
or
said
reach
it. We're in Fall Guys right now. Sponsored by Fall Guys. No, I'm kidding.
Out to Jack and Enno. He then got Ciney to send him her DMs with me. Then he proceeded to release it to everyone without my or her permission first. When I was asked for my DMs with Ciney, the first thing I said was, let me ask her for permission first. When I realized she sent them to Kumo, it absolutely shocked me and caught me off guard. The original accusation that I was simping for Ciney originally came from Kumo, and according to him, he did it to stop me from raping Ciney. Kumo and Goblin Girl did what they did to get the hate off of themselves, but it didn't work. Kumo, Goblin Girl, Ciney, and Jack are now all gone. I was very stupid with how I handled this situation. But out of everything in this drama around me, people saying that I cheated on my girlfriend hurts the most of all.
So, mind if I ask you, do you think I'm the type of person who would cheat on my girlfriend?
No, I think anybody with a functional brain can tell you're quite the opposite. You get very worried about upsetting her, even like the tiniest amount. There's no way in hell you would ever cheat on her. That's obvious to anybody who's spoken to you for even a couple minutes. Having known you for months, in my experience, I can say no.
Listen to my voice.
Is that like a real person? The voice sounds weird.
In hell, you would ever cheat on her. That's obvious to anybody who's spoken to you.
No, you would never cheat on her. Bro, I'm sorry. If, like, I don't know, dude. If your fucking partner was having sleepy time calls with a predator, would you not feel a little fucking weird about that?
For even a couple minutes. Having known you for months, in my experience,
Dr. Dreadlock said that he wouldn't cheat, case closed.
I can say no.
Listen.
Also, like, why, dude, why is it like a random lolicon? Is that a lolicon? Like, what is that? Tipster, are you here? Is that Chibi? Or is it's Dr. Lolly telling you the information? Yeah, people are saying this.
Listen to my voice. Listen to the way I talk.
Like, what is that? Professor Dreadlock?
Do I really sound like the kind of guy
Is
who
that
just
Chibi or is that just a lolicon, dude?
sleeps around with women all the time?
It's Chibi? Okay.
No, of course not. Obviously, I'm the type of guy who is so happy when a woman gives me the chance that I won't try anything to mess it up. My girlfriend is absolutely wonderful. She is amazing, and I'm so happy that she can love me despite my flaws. I never thought I would meet a woman like that. It's not okay for you guys to make statements about me cheating on my girlfriend with such flimsy evidence, or for a handful of you to try to gaslight her into thinking I cheated on her. I've been cheated on before. It's not a fun thing to go through.
I can't believe this person's dated before. You know who this guy reminds me of? Dude, this is what Jar sounds like when he's talking about his girlfriend.
Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. Today is also my birthday. And because it's my birthday, I get to introduce you to my girlfriend, who is amazing.
Hi, guys. I'm Brittany.
Everyone, today is also my birthday. And because it's my birthday, I get to introduce you to my girlfriend, who is amazing. Day, everyone. Today is also my birthday. And because it's my birthday, I get to introduce you to my girlfriend.
Do you not get these vibes?
Hey, everyone. Today is also my birthday. And because it's my birthday, I get to
Dude, TikTok is actually fucking insane for those.
introduce you to my girlfriend. Everyone, today is also my birthday.
Dude, the ones where they start fucking coming in from outside. Yeah, dude, these ones are where it gets really good.
Today is also my birthday. And because it's my birthday, I get to introduce you to my girlfriend.
Dude, where's the one where he's like,
hey, Marcus, you don't want to do this. Let her go.
My girlfriend.
Girlfriend hostage. Police are outside of his home waiting negotiation terms.
Dude, unironically, one of the best pieces of content in fucking history. Dude, I can't. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. Today is my birthday.
And I would never put someone
Whatever
else
happened to that guy? Well, he hasn't committed a grisly murder, or it would be in a fucking Gamer from Mars video, so that's good, I guess.
that same pain. As for me claiming that Ciney's avatar, along with the avatars of other people, are attractive, yeah, of course they are. They're artistically pleasing to look at. If someone has an attractive avatar, that does not mean I want to get with them.
You start yanking it, dude. Like, let me see your fucking avatar tits.
That is absolutely ridiculous and silly. I can't even believe I'm having this conversation right now. This is such a weird and bizarre thing for people.
Just trying to like emulate human emotion right now like a sociopath. This is a truly bizarre thing to talk about.
As an attractive avatar, that does not mean I want to get with them. That is absolutely ridiculous and silly. I can't even believe I'm having this conversation right now. This is such a weird and bizarre thing for people to focus in on. I've never even heard of someone else dealing with something like this. I never asked nor looked for an image of what Ciney looked like in real life. Now I've seen what she looks like in real life, and I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not interested.
Dude, I can't. His response is, look how fucking ugly she is. I wouldn't even fuck you, predator. Way to go, dude. You fucking beat the allegations.
Yeah, that I saw her avatar, fell in love with her, and then decided to protect her.
Why is she bleeding? Is that like a Sam Hyde reference? I don't like. What is that?
She would get with me so I could do things to her unconsensually is an absolutely ridiculous.
Also, is that a bluey shirt? Bro, this guy will look this person dead in the eyes and go, yeah, I don't think they were going to harm children.
Stupid idea.
It's a child's t-shirt? Yeah, no, I don't see any problem with that.
Everything happened with the Ciney drama. A bunch of people came out of the woodworks, and Gish galloped by hitting me with as many allegations as they could. Most famously of which are the allegations from Choco.
Dude, Choco, bro. Yeah, dude, they suck, bro. What the fuck is Choco? I've watched so many videos. What the fuck is Choco?
Choco made the claim that she had a perfect memory from a call that happened over 4 years ago. Gotta admit, that's pretty impressive.
Dude, Sargon, true.
I struggle to remember a call I had with Vincent Skullman just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, but you're retarded, so I probably wouldn't use you as a good... I actually can't remember what I had for breakfast today. Yeah, the normal person doesn't have that problem.
No. Unsurprisingly, this call was unrecorded. She made the claim that I asked her to draw my avatar, raping J Animation's avatar. I do consider this to be a strange claim, especially when we...
Dude, wait, just listen to this.
Raping J Animation recorded. She made the claim that I asked her to draw my avatar, raping J Animation's avatar. I do consider this to be a strange claim.
I do consider this to be a strange claim. You need to quit YouTube, dude. I don't even care if you're... Dude, fuck you. I do find it to be interesting that you've claimed that I asked you to draw me raping Jaden Animations as avatar.
Especially when we consider the fact that I've never requested rape porn of my character before or after this. Choco did show evidence that I got her to draw Jade Animations lifting up her shirt.
Which is extremely fucking creepy, by the way. Because Jaden, like the whole like sexualized Jaden Animations trend was just like... Because she came out as asexual, they're like, oh yeah? Well, your avatar's not asexual when I draw her with her tits out and I jack it to her, bro. Yeah, you want to fucking... Okay, good. Yeah, dude, you got power over her body, dude. Good shit. I mean, like... Dude, the fucking sexualizing out of spite is so fucking funny.
She was 17 and a half. I do not...
and by the way, yeah, it was like a 17-year-old drew that. But this is fucking crazy.
Not know how
There was an entire group of fucking people who were like, no, you're not allowed to be asexual. I'm gonna beat off to your fucking avatar.
You go from requesting rape porn to ending up with a picture that could fit in a thumbnail. I think I was gonna use this for a thumbnail about Jaden porn, but I decided not to because I thought it would be in bad taste. Some people have...
Wasn't the video about Jaden porn was her asking, yeah, should we draw porn of someone's character who doesn't want us to, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, if they don't want us to. So you could commission fucking porn of her avatar that would be thumbnail appropriate. Now, I could believe that you didn't want your avatar raping Jaden Animations, because that wouldn't be able to go in a thumbnail. But like, dude, at this point, you really haven't earned a shitload of charitability.
Jaden porn, but I decided not to because I thought it would be in bad taste. Some people have pointed out I said you drew porn of her for me as a way to claim that I lied. The thing is, though, this was for a thumbnail about Jaden Animations porn, so of course it's...
Now, you know what I could believe? Maybe it's a middle ground. Maybe it's like Jar trying to rape the avatar or something. Like draw Jar like grabbing her as she like tries to get away. I can totally see Jar putting that in the thumbnail. Yeah.
It's gonna be pornographic in nature. She told me that she was 17 at the time when she drew it, and I just didn't know how to react. This was the day before Christmas, so the next day I spent time with my family and kind of forgot about it. I didn't know Choco's age at the time, and I should have asked for it. After Choco released her doc on me, she blocked me, and I do not know why.
You have no idea? You don't have a single reason why this person might have blocked you.
She was always
his poor fan, yeah.
One trying to talk to me for years, and I always gave her short responses. Sometimes they were as short as one
ucnipple.mp4 is on my screen right now.
Word. I went over this in my last response, and a few people have been making the claim that I said everything in her document was true. I never said that in my last response. Every time I've asked someone for an example of this, they either went back and watched it, realized they were wrong, and apologized, or they would just call me a liar and not even bother to check. I guess this is one of those famous examples of me, quote-unquote, self-reporting. The idea that I just really wanted rape porn then and there and couldn't wait for her to turn 18, and then I proceeded to never do it again. She went on to not talk to anyone about this, and then proceeded to constantly try to get into contact with me. All just seems a bit...
Why would you not ask somebody's age before having them draw porn? In any context, or any sexualized image, rather.
ridiculous.
Like, why would you do this?
This story does not add up at all. Something I did not go over in my last response.
Not even like, oh, you didn't get ID. It's like, you didn't even ask?
Is my whole interaction with a 16-year-old girl at the pool. I didn't think I needed...
You're more mad that she tried to expose you than you did
Keffel's
something
tweet
weird.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffel's appreciated the shout
Yeah, true.
To go over this originally, but a lot of people have been commenting about it. Some people, like Chuli, have even made the claim that I got it.
I'm sorry, but I don't know, he's autistic. Here's the problem with that. Here's the difficult to discuss reality. If Jar is autistic, I don't care. Oh no, he's mentally disabled. You shouldn't talk about him. It's like, bro, this guy's got 193,000 subscribers and he makes videos talking about other people all the time. This guy's got 10 years of drama under his belt. Oh, what? He's retarded? So I should go easy on him? Bro, this guy shouldn't be making fucking videos. That's the only way to make that happen. Oh no, this guy might be mentally disabled. Bro, if we stop covering mentally disabled people on YouTube, there'd be no more content to cover, to be clear. So every YouTuber that you talk to is doing exactly that. But ultimately, when it comes to people like Jar, like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? This guy's shit goes out to hundreds of thousands of fucking people. Oh God, we gotta just let him do his thing. Like, no.
An erection from seeing the 16-year-old girl at the pool.
One thing I feel isn't brought up.
I'm not saying don't talk about him. No, but again, there are people who say this, like, well, why even talk about this guy then? It's like, because, I mean, he's like a substantial figure in YouTube drama.
On Twitter.
And something Jar hasn't responded to is how he admitted to not being able to go to public pools because underage 16-year-old girls might show up.
Oh no, this one's not a good clip. Oh no.
And he won't be able to stop himself from leering at and daydreaming about them, causing him...
Dude, he was like, yeah, I gotta get out of the pool.
...himself to get an erection.
That's what they say happened. Now let's listen to what I actually said.
Like,
it's gonna be the exact same thing.
Can I tell you the worst part about being a guy? I'm at the pool, just relaxing. 16-year-old girl shows up in her bikini.
Dude, why are you even realizing these things?
I realize I
How do you determine she's got a 16? Like, what is
have to
happening?
get the fuck out of there right now.
Dude, he's like, I'm only gonna address the Ciney Bear thing, otherwise things will get weird. 28 minutes into the video, fuck it, dude. 16-year-old's at the pool, let's talk about it.
Oh, because, like, I'm not going to be paying attention, I'm going to daydream, I'm going to look in her general direction, and then suddenly a situation is going to happen. So I realize, like, whenever I see a 16-year-old girl in a bikini while I'm at the pool, I'm like, whoop, time.
Dude, you can't trust yourself not to stare at her fucking body? Oh, I'm gonna zone out and end up locking eyes with her fucking body? No, like, normal people don't have that problem, Jar.
To go home.
I never
Dude, he sees a 16-year-old go to the pool. He's like, time to leave. How else can we interpret that, you fucking weirdo?
Imply that I got an erection or any
Why does it only apply to women? I don't know.
other form of arousal. If you get a boner in the pool, the last thing
Dude, he can't trust himself not to leer.
you should do is get out of the water. For obvious reasons, I think all the men in my audience already know the answer to that.
No!
The story about me and
Wait, what?
Time to go home.
I never implied that I got an erection or any other form of arousal. If you get a boner in the pool, the last thing you should do is get out of the water. For obvious reasons, I think all the men in my audience already know the answer to this. The story about me and the 16-year-old was something I just made up to give Ciney an example that it's harder.
Dude, He's claiming it's not even real.
For guys to deal with allegations like this, and with how people are reacting to this made-up story of mine.
Bro, oh, sorry guys, all these people are super malicious. They're thinking of this story that I quote-unquote fabricated to make the Predator feel like she could open up to me. Dude, I'm sorry. If that's true, it's your fault. Go fuck yourself. I don't care.
It kind of...
There's no way you could possibly get me to believe this.
That proves my point. But if you don't want to believe me that it's made up, alright then.
Good, I'm not believing you.
How did I know she was 16? What, did you think I went up to her and got her ID? How old was I?
It's because she looked young. That's why. It's because she looked young.
When this happened. For all you guys know, I could have been 17, 16, or even 12.
Why would you get scared and have to get out of the water for a minor if you were 12 years old, you fucking moron?
My hypothetical story, I said I didn't want to get accused of being a creep. A lot of people have twisted this story.
This is not what an innocent person says. Yeah, this is fucking gross, dude.
Into me saying that I couldn't control my urges. I never said nor implied that, and it's...
Yeah, you did. Not that you were gonna fucking grab her and run off or something, but you couldn't trust yourself not to look.
It's very weird that people's minds are going there. If this was the case, I would never admit to something like this. When I brought up
Oh, dude, yeah, here's the evidence. I would never tell people that. Oh, you're off. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, that'd be really stupid, wouldn't it? No, I believe you, man.
Daydreaming, I wasn't talking about daydreaming about the girl, I was talking about daydreaming in general. I zone out sometimes and just stare off into the distance. Sometimes it does freak people out.
There's nothing behind those eyes.
Can't believe I said I would look in their general direction and they changed that to me leering at them, or that I claimed that I couldn't go to public pools. Any allegation against me would have been made sooner if people were confident that they were true, but people only came out about this stuff when I was less likely to fight back. Not an honorable move, but an effective one. People are right about a few things when it comes to me. I overshare, and that's the last thing you want to do when people are bashing on you. I'm an absolute pussy in live debates, and I fold way too fast.
Then why do you keep inviting people to interview you, Jar? Dude, Jar's like, I'm a pussy, I'm bad in live conversations. Anyway, will you get in a call with me?
Viciously on Twitter.
Oh my god.
Jar tent is tard tent honeybee honeybee honeybee.
Yes.
I've also said stupid things that made me look worse than I really am. Like when I said that revenge sometimes feels...
Maybe using a 16-year-old wasn't a good idea. Well, apparently he was trying to, like, ease the fucking Predator in.
It's like it's the only thing that keeps me going, when it actually isn't. Let's ask someone I quote-unquote tried to get revenge on for 7 years. Lulu, the person in the video about my past. Hello, Lulu Bell, or Lulu, as I know you. We were in a drama... around the Princess Elizabeth drama 10 years ago, right?
This guy's a fucking idiot. Dude, we were in drama 10 years ago. I was wondering if we could hash this out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so one question I have for you is when I finally made my video, quote-unquote, getting revenge, and I talked about what you guys did to me, and we finally got into contact, did I yell at you, scream at you?
He's aura farming right now at this person. What's happening?
Or try to spread false information about you?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember any false information stuff.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, the problem is people keep saying I'm a guy who wants to get revenge on everyone, like an eye for an eye kind of thing, but I really just want to talk about what happened to me, and I just want you to know that
this is my story.
I never wanted to do to you what happened to me.
Yeah, no, I get that. I feel like you've already...
She's talking about the old drama from 10 years ago.
Addressed a lot of the stuff that I was uncomfortable with initially when stuff was coming out.
Yep.
Bro, if anyone asked you such a ridiculous question and started recording, that would be alarming, true.
But we're like really relaxed, and I don't actually see what people mean by the revenge thing, because like I'm probably arguably one of the people you should hate the most.
Like I did refer to it as revenge because I didn't know what else to call it, but it's more maybe closure or whatever. And me and you have talked things out and I got closure, and honestly to me that's way better outcome than me just hurting you, because me hurting you wouldn't have brought me peace.
You know, I could have hurt you, but I wouldn't have gotten a piece out of that. So, thankfully for all of us, I felt like talking it out would lead me to the closure that I think we both so desperately need. Wouldn't you think that, Mrs. Applejack?
Yeah, I can understand that.
Now, I could have metaphorically snapped your neck where you stand just by looking at you funny, but ultimately I decided to be the better man.
The fact of the matter is, I didn't spend years of my life just trying to get revenge or bash someone at the perfect time. I just wanted to talk about what happened to me. Me and Lulu Bell are friends now, and she makes art for me.
Is he Conquest? Stand ready for my arrival, worm. Oh god, dude. Oh god. I'm so lonely. All the other art YouTubers are scared of me. They don't want to meet me at VidCon.
Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
They claim I am unstable.
Sorry, I can't brush this off. If Jar is saying now that the 16-year-old story is fake to get Ciney's attention, why didn't he say that during the June the King video?
I don't know.
He only clarified what he meant in the clip.
This is like his 5th response. It's insane.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
He literally said in the Beckett video that he wants revenge, and that it's the last thing he thinks at night was how he wants to get back at people. Honeybee, honeybee, honeybee.
That's so funny, dude. Ciney won't even goon with me anymore. She thinks I am unstable.
Nicholas the Goat,
thank
you for the $5,
a forgiving person at heart, and I forgave her for everything. All the hatred I'm receiving isn't fun to deal with, but if I'm going to stay on YouTube, I just have to get used to stuff like this. I understand that I talk funny and say things in a very bizarre way. Don't lie to yourself. When you hear me talk, the only thing you can think of is how I'm an easy target.
You're a fucking 200,000 sub YouTuber, bro. It's not like we're picking people off of the fucking 1,000 sub boot camp over here, bro. You're an established YouTuber of a fucking decade. I'm an easy target. Why? Because I talk slow? Alright, fucking Forrest Gump. I'm sorry.
You think I don't know? I get it. It's funny to mock
Maybe you shouldn't do YouTube drama then.
someone like me. And it's smart to paint me as much as an awful person as you can, so your hatred for me seems justifiable. Plenty of people couldn't wait for my downfall. They just lacked a reason.
がなかっただけなのに、今、理由ができたのです。でも、私にとっては、これは少し大げさに思い。
I was hoping they'd give him a real deep voice. Could you imagine?
So your hatred for me seems justifiable. Plenty of people couldn't wait for my downfall. They just
imagine he got like a fucking really deep, serious Japanese voice.
And now they have it. But all of
German.
This is a little overblown in my book. Moving forward, I'll be more careful with how I handle situations like this. And of course, I'm going to be using a script.
Motherfucker thinks he's going to get back at it again.
More often. I'm not.
Wait, a script more often?
Not just doing this for me, but I'm also doing it for the people I care about. I can't control what everybody is saying about me, but I can control how I act from.
I can control my urges in the pool, in the public pool.
Here on out. I'm going to get back to reviewing movies.
I can't control what people say about me online, but I can control how I leer in the public pool.
And shows I really want to talk about. I want to thank everybody who gave their lines for this second response. I hope everybody who has made it to this point in the video has a good day. And in case I don't see ya, good morning, good afternoon.
Dude, watch this, dude. Let's do it.
Es nicht richtig, dass die Leute sie als Pedo bezeichnen, aber sie ist definitiv räuberisch. Was die Behauptungen angeht, ich sei ein Pedo, so...
This is how Tommy C watches this video. Dude, oh my god, bro.
Juga salah. Cine sendiri mengatakan dia tidak berpikir saya...
People tell me this feature is bad for some reason. It's like you don't even have to use it.
Hubiera intentando insinuarle nada.
Yo no lo creía en ese momento. En ese momento, pensé que era raro. No pensé que fuera un intento real, como si...
Estuviera asumiendo que eres más inteligente de lo que aparentas.
Porque pensé que era extraño.
Do Russian next? Oh god. You know what? Every time I think of like the fucking of like, I'll make it German or whatever, I think of that fucking crazy AI Hitler thing. But all right, this one is kind of interesting. It's, to be honest, I don't really care about the drama. One of Turkey's biggest tech channels. Okay, dude. So Hassan Piker tech channel review. The reason why I'm showing you this is because apparently they threw a plant at some guy. I don't know. Apparently this tech channel's got like pebble plants and stuff. I don't know what the fuck that is. Is it like filled with rocks? I don't know what's happening. Apparently this guy gets pelted with fucking, I don't know. Does it happen? Oh shit! Let me see. Holy fuck, dude! That guy got rocked. Bro, nobody, dude. This guy's just looking at it like, yo, wow. Dude, I'm thinking this is like Turkish Linus Tech Tips. What do you mean we're not going to be filming my Porsche today? Porsche, sorry. What do you mean? Yeah, dude. Runs over, just fucking slams this guy. Damn! Alright, I don't know what happened with, I don't know like the lore there. I'm not really sure what's going on. This is the link of the, curious about the context of what they're saying. Are you a victim blamer? No, dude. I'm a victim enforcer! Alright, taking them out, alright? Stop them at all costs, dude. IRL crash out? Yeah. That's what Hassan does at a stream. Are you saying it's like a systemic issue? Because I disagree with you. I think that racial prejudice is wrong, all right? I don't know anything about this lawsuit. If you guys want me to cover this in the future, I could check it out. But the reason why I'm showing you the Fantano lawsuit stuff is this. That is the most, I don't, look, I get that some of you guys don't like Fantano.
Keemstar orbiter, Nick DeOrio.
But this is a fucking goated way to win a lawsuit. The thing is, dude, Fantano sucks so much in some fucking dramas and stuff, but you can kind of see the old, like, 2015 humor bleed through on occasion.
I won my lawsuit! Can we do a thing, a song? Can we play a song? Can we play a song, some confetti coming down? Some confetti? Woo!
I want to like Fantano. Dude, that's I think that's the best way to describe it. I really want to like Anthony Fantano. I really want to like Anthony Fantano.
Yeah. Hey, everyone.
I don't even know. Maybe this was the most like obscure lawsuit on planet Earth too, and he shouldn't have won. But like, I have no idea what the context is. I just think it's hilarious. So he opens the video.
On Lothany Suit Tano here, the internet's legalist music nerd, and it's time for a review.
I have to guess. I don't know who Ronald Raddick is. I think we covered this briefly with Is this over copyright? I think we covered this briefly with Brad Taste in Music, didn't we?
That was
the name is familiar.
Recently filed against me and was hilarious.
Hey Nick, I've been taking steps into creating content and streaming. Is there any advice you should give anyone if they want to start? Yeah. Solo is fun. Do it solo.
Seriously dismissed. Now, before I begin, let me say I am absolutely not trolling in this video. There's no vegan cookie recipes or gags or any goofiness happening here. Now, if this situation is alien
All right, so I might check this out. Again, honestly, it's just kind of an intro tidbit. We're not actually going to sit here and watch a 16-minute video going over this. If you guys want me to do some like backstory and get all this information and bring it forward, lawsuit stuff is funny now. I gotta be honest. Lawsuits are in, all right? It's time to sue, okay? I'm interested in checking it out. I kind of put this in here more as like a, hey, it's funny he blew up balloon, but also I'm trying to see like what you guys want to watch. There's a thing right now that I'm kind of considering, and this is kind of why I'm showing you this, is right now I'm noticing that my VODs are kind of late. Like, it feels like the opportune time to post some of this stuff is like between 24 and 48 hours.
Insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Does anybody else feel like that?
Yo, Nick. Happy to see you had a fun weekend.
Thank you.
Today I went to Fenway Park to see the Red Sox pummel the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jaron Duran hit an in the park home run. It was insane.
Oh, baseball aside real quick, I saw a clip today on Reddit where apparently some dude ran smack into the fucking scoreboard and walked off bleeding profusely. I don't know what game that was, but it just popped up on my feed while I was smoking a cigar before. Holy shit, dude, that was fucking crazy. Hope you had a good time, though. So yeah, VODs. I feel like my VODs are coming out a little late, and it's not because I'm not editing them. It's that because there's not enough time in the day. Like, I have so much shit that needs to go out. Like, right now, I needed to have posted my response to Destiny, Destiny's response, and probably the Ethan, but there hasn't been enough days to post all that stuff. So I'm thinking of taking the Nick DeOrio channel, the third channel, and potentially putting lower hit topics over there. I also don't want this channel to just be EHD the channel as well. But like, I mean, I don't know when the fuck the fucking Rampage Jackson Sun segment is getting posted. It's probably gonna get posted Friday night. It's probably gonna be, I mean, we just did 2 double uploads on Saturday. Just to be clear, we just did 2 double uploads on Friday and Saturday, right? I have uploads done on the channel until Saturday of this coming week. So when they're like, oh, you haven't posted this segment yet, it's like, yes, I know. Because I literally have a double upload scheduled for Friday night. That's how much backlog I have. Like, I'm not going to VidCon until June, so I don't need this backlog. I'm thinking of there are so many segments being pumped out now that I'm streaming every other day that I think I need to start posting like every other day on a third channel just to get all the content out. So then I don't know. I think that might be the way to go about it. Upload more, maybe. The thing is, if I post 2 videos in a day, they don't do well because it's fucking 4 hours of content.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
I post 2 videos on 2 channels, like 1 video and 1 video, that means 2 things. 1, the main channel VODs here could probably go from being 2 hours on average to like an hour. Right? Like that, then maybe I could cut some of that out and put a fucking extra VOD of some of the stuff that's not as important on the other channel. If we could get daily VODs here that are an hour and then additional content, I think that people might like that change. I don't know. Maybe you guys love fucking 2-hour hardly edited VODs, but this is just something I'm thinking of. Please give me some feedback when this inevitably hits your feed in like a month, whenever the hell it happens. Post 3-hour videos. So yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Because again, like people like Chud do this. They have like he has like the More Chud Logic channel, and obviously the main channel is not a good place to stuff fucking stream VODs either. So I the only thing I can think of is third channel. I think we might need third. You prefer longer VODs? Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'll test the waters. I'll see what the members think too, because I'll get some input from them. Sell your VODs, dude. Yeah, like the fucking guy. All right, this is also kind of the last thing before we get into the major subjects for tonight's stream. This is a insane clip. Now, historically, you might remember this. Weird thumbnail, but it's important.
That said, fuck you and your ugly ass daughter.
Do you remember the old ones where Keemstar would read everything on Drama Alert? Like every post on Drama Alert, this motherfucker would read.
Fuck you and your ugly ass daughter. We responded by saying, if you're not kicked from Air for attacking a 5-year-old girl, Air Sharky, then Air is a joke of a team. Fave if you agree. Now, many people favored, but the official Air Twitter responded with this. Get cancer, 40-year-old faggot.
Dude, he would just read everything, even his own L's. In which case, I still think that this Air Sharky guy is crazy.
To me, we responded by saying, really? I think you might be losing sponsors after...
I remember that when we were going after Ethan, right, for the sponsor stuff, they were pulling, like, Ethan's subreddit found this clip, and I'm like, bro, what the hell, was this from 2013? Bro, how old is Keem in this?
To me.
But like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. He definitely did mention sponsors, I guess.
Responded by saying, really? I think...
Yeah, dude, this is one where like, I usually have all this in the back of my head. If Keem had done this, I thought that I would have known about it. And then I saw this clip, and I'm just like, bro, are you fucking serious?
To me. We responded by saying, really? I think you might be losing sponsors after my report on Dromeler, Air as a team. Good game. Another Air member said this, kill yourself and your daughter. And then another Air member said, your daughter is a sex slave, the cancer victim.
Again, he doesn't have to read the entire... This is back when he used to say the N-word. If it actually said it, he would just read the N-word. I remember when Bo Blacks had an arc, even after all this, where he'd be like, bro, it's in the tweet, man. It's not me. I'll just read the N-word, right? So I found this in the replies, and what you're about to see is going to shock you. So Air is the team. People said like Air was crazy. I don't remember Air. I don't know if they had a scuff controller, bro, back in the COD days. But I found this out recently, and holy shit.
All right, so I'm just going to make this video really quick because I don't think anyone in this community hardly knows about this. There was a former trick shotter in Era named Era Dixie who joined.
So Era Dixie is not the same person as the one from the tweet. It's another person on the team.
Joined ISIS and later died fighting for ISIS. I know this sounds crazy, but let me explain. So on Era, there's a video called Introducing Era Dixie, and if you go to the description, they link Era Dixie, which is the person we're talking about.
Now, typically, I don't really support putting names to faces and stuff, but I mean, I think you'll understand why we're doing this in a couple of seconds.
As you can see, he made a new channel, so you go to that channel right there, and if you go to the bio, he links a Twitter. This Twitter is D for Dixie. If you look up D for Dixie along with Phase 5, you'll see people liked his
bro, this is like insane fucking OPSEC right here.
Phase 5 response. So if we go to that, you'll be able to see that this is Era Dixie. That's his face right there. You go to the comment section, love you so much, Mohammed. So we know his name, we know his face. If you go to his Twitter, you can see he's from Hamilton and he disappeared in around 2014. So if you go to this news article, you can see Mohammed, Hamilton youth killed as an ISIS fighter.
Bro! Holy shit, dude! Dude, why did he stop uploading, my guy? Bro, he died in ISIS.
So if you go to this news article, you can see Mohammed.
Dude, someone wrote, as in like, Nick, is this a bit invasive? And then immediately gigantic wide eye emoji.
Mohammed, Hamilton youth.
Dude, I guess he didn't win the Phase 5 challenge over there. I guess, the Phase 5 challenge in fucking in the Middle East is a little different.
Killed as an ISIS.
This guy was trying to quick scope in real life.
Fighter. So that's his name, that's where he's from, and that's what he looks like. This is former Era Dixie. He joined ISIS and died fighting for ISIS.
Bro, that is crazy. Do you think he died from the vaccine? Hassan would have loved him. Oh my god, stop. Dude, the guy got trick-shotted in real life. That's crazy. Wow. What was the article? Like, our son who died fighting for ISIS is not the one we remember. I'd hope so, because that's probably not... Oh, that's insane. So yeah, dude, this is probably the most obscure death of a YouTuber. I gotta... Is this in, Core covered it? More like Kinetic fell? Dude, actually, unironically, if you're a little bit squeamish, I'll try to stop it before any of the... I'm not gonna call it gore, but like any of the fucking injuries happen. If you're a little squeamish, just... I don't know if this video has the whole thing, so maybe you'll be okay. So I guess Kinetic Kel tried to run down a fucking escalator, and she just crashed and burned. I don't know if she was like drunk or something.
5'8". Oh shit! Oh no!
So she's running down the up escalator.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Are you okay?
And she just keeps tumbling, dude. Kinetic fell.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Are you okay?
Dude, okay, so there's no extra. So yeah, her leg got fucked up. It wasn't like mangled or anything, but she was fucking bloodied by that. So I'm glad we didn't show that part. Did she die? No. The thing is, though, it was actually probably super convenient because she fell down the up escalator. So when she fell, all they had to do was wait, and then eventually she got back up to the top. Wait, then nobody took her to the ER? That's crazy. I mean, listen, if I was going to fall down an escalator, I would hope it'd be one that brings them back to me. Yeah, you know? I mean, that's the safest way to do it.
I recommend
the safest way to fall down the escalator is the one that brings you back to your friends. All right, guys, that was it for the kind of a beefy intro tonight.